Alright, what we got here is a little bit of leakage around the charge port. You can kind of see this greasiness here around there. And if you look close, whether there's light or whether there's not, you can see those little bubbles around that thing. Well, I bought this little kit that comes with all this stuff, and the greasiness around there is showing you that it's leaking in that area. And also, this line back here is greasy, which means it's losing some juice too. Now this line goes from here over here through this bracket, and it comes down here to the compressor. This is the suction line. And this thing has given up just about every little bit of its refrigerant except for what little dab is trying to bubble back out of here, because it has got to where it's not cooling at all. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to replace this charge valve, and I'm going to replace that hose. And I got that hose, it's a Motorcraft hose that I got, it's about $85 roughly. But anyway, this is what we're going to be doing right now. But since the juice is all gone out of it, I don't have to worry about recovering it. And it didn't take long for the juice to leave either. Just get on it straight. We can just leave that. You can go ahead and spin that out of there. It's got a sort of a slot on there. You know, other people give me points off for laying that bolt up there, but I know it ain't going anywhere. All right. Now then, I'm going to go get my other hose right quick. As I said before, this is one of them shade tree jobs. See, they've already got a screw there for me and everything. I need to start that screw by hand just because. I'm going to peel this label off of this thing. Just because. I may have to cut it off because it looks like that label's pretty darn tough. No, maybe not. Alright, see, I got that. Got that started. Alright. Now I'm going to put this here back in. Pull that off. That goes right down in there, like that. This is not particularly complicated. It's one of the beautiful things about a job like this. If you've got the wherewithal to put the parts in and you can suck the air out and charge it up, you'll be okay. I'll go ahead and tighten that up with that wrench. See, I didn't even need any real power tools on that. Could have used them. If I did it right, really, this is kind of a low mileage Explorer, I would have probably put a condenser on it. I mean, not a condenser, but an accumulator. All right, that gasket is in place, real pretty. All right, now I'm going to put that down in there. And then I'm going to spin that back down. You can see them threads are kind of rusty, and that's when it was sort of fighting me earlier. Alright, let me see if I can flip my wrench over and tighten that thing up in a similar fashion. Put the box end on it to give it its final torquing. Alright, there we go. Almost lost my socket. Alright. Now then, put the hose back on the nipple. Calibration, because I notice even when it's empty and at rest, that needle is above zero, so I need to screw that cover off and use that screw right there to adjust that needle so that it's calibrated properly. Vacuum pumps down there just a pumping away. the Robinair one that I just bought. So that when it's at rest, it's right there on 0. And whenever it's got a good strong vacuum on it from this Robinair pump, pulls it all the way down to 30, which is what it's supposed to do. All right, let's do it. And I've closed these valves, and I'm seeing if it leaks back up, which usually when one pulls down that strong, it typically won't leak back up. I got the blue valve open. You see that it's picking up a little pressure. Basically, the pressure that's in this can is the dominant pressure, and it's pushing pressure into the system. Now you notice the compressor has not kicked in yet. You can see it from here. The compressor has not kicked in yet because that pressure switch over here is still open, because there's not enough pressure in the low side to close it, but there will be in just a minute. And whenever that pressure closes, now I could unplug this, and I may have to, and bypass that. Is unplug that. You see the two terminals are the ones catty-cornered across from one another. All right, now refrigerant's going in there now. I got my piece of solder. I kind of doubled it up so it'd have a better connection. I don't want to damage the terminals, but it's got to have a good solid connection. And now the compressor, as you can see, is running constant. So that keeps the pressure low in this low side, and the reduce goes in there a little bit quicker. Now I got this one upside down. You got to be careful when you do that, because if this is actually making it so that because it gets to the compressor as a liquid, then you've got trouble. This line right here, see how that in there is starting to frost up? Refrigerant charge, because it will be cold all the way to the compressor. It will start getting cold over there, and then the cold will work its way around here. And when it's still cold going into the compressor, you know that it's nice and frosty. Now that line right there is the discharge line. It goes to the condenser and it gets really hot, so don't be touching that. Anyway, you can see our pressures here. Looking pretty good. Whenever this, when I first cranked it back up, I had to go get another can of refrigerant because I ran, you know, it really is supposed to take 31 ounces on this particular vehicle here, because it's the one that doesn't have the rear AC. So I only, these cans, see they say 12 ounces on there. So 24 ounces was, you know, I put those in there, but it really needed a little more. That can is not completely empty, but it's a self-sealing can, so I can reuse it. But my numbers are looking good. It's cold on the inside. It's cold here and it's cold at the compressor, so I'm good.